The Wheel of Time on Prime is finally ramping up their marketing for Season 3. We've got our first look at the official Season 3 poster, we've been told we're getting a Season 3 release date later this week, and I think we'll be getting our first teaser trailer within the next few days. So check the spoiler warning in the description, and let's jump right in. This is Unraveling the Pattern. I'm Lauren. I'm on Blue Sky now, so please follow me there. This poster is, in my opinion, the best we've gotten yet. Watt Up said it best on Blue Sky. Marketing is getting a glow up this season. Posters from previous seasons were honestly all over the place, and sometimes just not pleasant to look at in my opinion. But this one is simplistic and yet beautiful, while still having tons of little Easter eggs for book fans. Let's just get right to the good stuff. Rand has dragon tattoos on his arms. And if you're unsure about who he's carrying, it's definitely Moiraine. The image description or alt text from the official account said this about the image. A photo of Rand al'Thor, Yosha Stradowski, carrying Moiraine de Modred, Rosamund Pike, through a desert landscape. I believe based on the things I've seen and heard so far, this is very likely a scene of Rand carrying Moiraine away from Rhuidean after they both experienced different types of visions there. You might be asking yourself, when does this happen in the books? Why is Rand seeming to be carrying Moiraine through the Aiel Waste with the light of the dawn at his back? And you'd be right to wonder. All rumors about Season 3 indicate that Mat won't be joining Rand and the others in the Aiel Waste, which I know is unfortunate, but the ripple effects from the Mat recast way back in Season 1 are still affecting Mat's character arc in the show. It's believed that Mat will likely be at the White Tower at the start of the season and will hopefully play out some of his Book 3 storyline, hopefully fighting Gawain and Galad with a quarterstaff, and also hopefully finally gaining his good luck. And then Mat will likely join Nynaeve and Elaine, and possibly others like Tom and Min in Tanchico. But I'll talk more about that once the teaser trailer releases. Back to the poster. I wouldn't be surprised if Rhuidean is just behind Rand and Moiraine back here. Remember that the city of Rhuidean is surrounded by a sort of magical fog. Could this be fog in the background? I love the look of the Aiel spears in the ground, sort of making a path to or away from the city. The Aiel aren't allowed to take weapons into the city, so perhaps in the show they leave their spears behind when they go to Rhuidean. Now I know these spears are way longer than the spears that the Aiel use, both in the show and in the books, and that this could easily just be cool props or cool set decoration, but hear me out. We know that only 1 in 3 men survived their trip through the glass columns in the city, so perhaps these remaining spears belong to those men who never returned. As a reminder, the glass columns are a ter'angreal, or object of the One Power, that is near the Tree of Life, or Avendasora, at the heart of the city of Rhuidean. Men who are candidates to become clan chiefs are given permission by the Wise Ones to enter the city and to walk through the glass columns, where they experience visions of the past through their ancestors' eyes. Those Aiel men who learn the truth of their history, including the lost knowledge that the Aiel used to serve the Aes Sedai and followed the Way of the Leaf, and are willing to accept that truth, emerge from the glass columns with a single dragon tattoo on one of their forearms. They return, often days later, and become clan chiefs. There is an Aiel prophecy of the Karakarn, or Chief of Chiefs, who was supposed to be born of a maiden, had Aiel blood mixed with the old blood, but was raised by the ancient blood. This of course refers to Rand al'Thor. His Aiel blood comes from his father. His mother has the old blood because she was the daughter heir of Andor, and Rand was raised by Tam al'Thor, who has the ancient blood of Manetheren. The prophecy claimed that the Karakarn would arrive with the dawn and would be both the salvation and the doom of the Aiel. The Karakarn is also known as He Who Comes with the Dawn. We also know from some information that was made public online that one of the tentative titles for one of the episodes in Season 3, my guess is the finale, is He Who Comes with the Dawn. The Karakarn is also marked by not 1, but 2 dragon tattoos, 1 on each forearm. It's hard to be sure, but I believe we're seeing tattoos on both of Rand's arms here. So it looks like we'll certainly be getting a version of my favorite book storyline in Season 3, which has me so hyped. But what about Moiraine? In the book, Rand and Mat go to Rhuidean together and then return with the dawn. So why is Moiraine here? It is important to remember that there's another ter'angreal in the heart of the city, which is meant only for women who seek to become Wise One apprentices. Moiraine is given permission by the Wise Ones to go to Rhuidean to enter the rings. It's tough finding any artwork depicting these rings, but the rings are kind of similar to the accepted test arches in the White Tower. Women who enter the rings experience thousands, possibly infinite alternate futures based on their different decisions. While we don't get to see what Moiraine experienced when she entered the rings in the books, we do learn that she saw many futures where Rand would die if she would not sacrifice herself by confronting Lanfear at a certain time and place. In the book, Lan was the one who rushed to meet her after she came out of the city, and he carried her back to the Aiel camp. I believe they're changing the storyline of the show by removing Mat from Rhuidean and essentially replacing him with Moiraine. It honestly feels right to me that Moiraine gets this focus this season because of how the show has not only set up her dynamic with Rand, but also with Lanfear. I believe this might be Moraine's last season for a while, and so I think this is a passing of the torch season. Rosamund Pike has done a phenomenal job as Moiraine, and I totally understand why she's been the face of the show up to this point, but in my opinion, it's time to align more with the books and let Rand, Mat, Perrin, Egwene, Nynaeve, and Elaine take center stage. I can't think of a better way to unite Moiraine and Rand before her end than by having them share in the trauma of the Rhuidean visions together. To me, this is a powerful image that very clearly shows the themes that the show is going for this season. Battered and bruised, they keep fighting. The dragon has been reborn, and now he comes with the light of the dawn to fight against the shadow. I love this post from Bane and Chiad on Blue Sky, showing some great comparisons between Season 1 and even a sort of reverse La Pietà, as she calls it. What a powerful reminder that Moiraine will do anything to keep Rand alive and safe, and now he is returning the favor by carrying her to safety. The wheel turns. I really believe this will be a Moiraine and Rand season, and that Moiraine will basically pass the torch to Rand before the end of the season. Does this poster get you as hyped as I feel? What details did I miss? We also have an official post from Rafe Judkins, the showrunner, who mentions that the official release date for Season 3 will be announced this weekend at CCXP, a huge comic convention in Brazil, where we know Yosha Stradowski, Madeline Madden, and Rafe will attend for 2 different panels. Last time this happened, there were a couple scenes of Season 2 shown to the audience, but they weren't released to the public at all. I believe something like that might happen again this Saturday, but I also believe we will be getting a teaser that will be released to the public. Along with this poster, the official account said this: Season 3 draws near. Keep your eyes and ears ready for more from CCXP this Saturday. I believe this eyes and ears comment is a hint that we will be seeing and hearing the first teaser trailer for Season 3. I am so hyped, and I can't wait to see what they have in store for us. Keep your eyes on this channel for an in-depth teaser breakdown if and when that happens. I know things have been slow around here, but with all of this marketing ramping up, expect to see more videos from me in the upcoming weeks and months. Also, a quick shout out about the upcoming fan event that's live streaming on this channel, the Wheel of Time Idol Holiday Extravaganza. It will be Saturday, December 14th at noon Eastern Time. I hope to see you there. It's going to be a lot of fun. As always, please like this video and please subscribe. Until next time, let the dragon ride again on the winds of Prime.